We're live. We're live. Hello, everybody. My name is Logan. I am back on Snowrunner as usual. I can't stay away from this game. Just finished the work. Just finished my work. Logged off for the day. Just fed the cat. Cat's doing great. Got a little bit of time before I got to make dinner or my girlfriend comes home. Anything like that. So I wanted to take a little bit of time today to try and redeem myself. For the monumental disaster that was me trying to do this contract last time for taking the oversized cargo back to Smithville Dam from Drummond Island. So let me lay this out. Here's what I've done. Obviously, between streams, I fished out this trailer. We're back in the A&K Civilian. So I've got this going. Now, here's the plan. Obviously, I'm going to use the A&K to make this run down here. I've already marked it out. We know that the A&K can make it. We know that the A&K can load, turn around. And if I drive carefully, I can get back on this road, point in this direction. Now, what I'm going to do, I've got the Royal BM right here. The Royal BM is actually going to take possession of this trailer once it's full. And then the Royal BM is going to continue up to Smithville Dam, down the mountain, over to the warehouse. And then the A&K Civilian is going to make this run again, and then it's going to do its run back to the warehouse at Smithville Dam alone. So that is the plan for now. Let's see if I can get it done without flipping this time. And also, if you're watching, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that. It would help me out a great deal, but I'm just glad anybody watches. So let's get into it. Let's hop back into the A&K, and let's make this run here. Let's get right into it. I don't think this trail is what did me in last time, if I remember correctly. I don't think it was this trail. It was another part of the trail. But I had to do a bunch of stuff to rescue this trailer. I had to use several crane trucks to pull and winch it over the trail. I got that one all kinds of messed up. It was bad. It was bad. This is a great off-road truck. I have to be a better driver, I suppose. So here I go. And I wonder... Here, hold on. I wonder... Because last time I tried to do a little maneuver over this puddle. Can this truck tolerate this puddle? Like, how bad is it actually? Not bad. Not bad. So note to self, safer to go through the puddle. Good to know, good to know. As some people in my chat have said, I think one of them's name was Ineffective and the other one was Brad the Builder, is that a lot of times in Snowrunner, shortcuts are not shortcuts. And, you know, time-saving measures or taking the quote-unquote easy way is a good way to ruin your day or ruin your run. In Snowrunner. You know what? I'm going to take this on low. Just to make sure I'm low and controlled. Not only will it increase traction for now, but I want to be low and controlled in through here. Because I think coming back, I think I flipped right here coming back. I think I took a very bad angle right on this little turn. All right, I'm going to go into low plus. And we're going to keep trucking through this mud. I really like this A&K. Hey, Brad the Builder, I was just talking about you. Nice and easy does it. Yeah, that's right. This is my redemption stream from last time. Oh, this damn tree. Come on. This tree's got to break. Did it? Yeah, I think that's it. There's a dead tree that spawns right in the middle of this mud pit that this truck doesn't need. This truck actually handles this pit very, very well. So we're gonna do this contract, and if this contract goes well, I'm gonna start at least setting up for the contract called Cement for the Region. And that one's gonna be tough because it involves taking cement out of the quarry in several quantities and bringing it several places. So I think what I'm gonna do for Cement for the Region is I'm gonna have a truck or some kind of vehicle that goes down to the quarry and retrieves it. Maybe the Caterpillar tractor. And then I'm going to have the Caterpillar basically do the retrieval. I'm going to have a truck that cranes at the top. And then I'm going to have other trucks like the Twin Steer and others do the deliveries. I think that's a decent way to break it up. Because I was thinking about the logistics of that and having to drag trailers down the quarry over and over and over again, like 4 or 5 times, whatever it is kind of a nightmare. I'm gonna get this edge. There we go. That's one. Okay. And I know I can drag this. I know I can drag this trailer around. I know it's possible. I did it last time. All right, now I learned my lesson. We're just gonna ride this on low. Sometimes you've used a heavy crane to grab the cargo. I'm getting then I drive into a clear area. I might do that. Because I was last night I knew I wanted to stream today, and I wanted to obviously do this run, and then I wanted to try and do the Cement for the Region contract. And I was just thinking about the logistics of that, and it is going to involve a crane in some way. Like I don't see a way forward. Okay, the trailer is caught. This is fixable. I can winch to this tree right here. Okay, we're good. Go back to low. Nice and easy. Oh no, this is exactly what happened last time. Like to a T what happened last time. I planned for this. So here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove the cargo, turn around, and try again. That's exactly what happened last time. Hey, Meth Bear, what's up, dude? It's not a total loss. I just need to turn this thing around. It'll be okay. It's doable. And we can claw out of this puddle. I can either winch or something. I think I can winch here. Yep. The important thing is not to lose the truck and trailer, because I can always turn the truck and trailer around and then just try again. Maybe beyond this pit, I can turn it around. Fuel is going to be an issue, but I plan for fuel too. Because this truck drinks fuel. You can't run this truck for very long. You settled the work comp claim? Well, best to you on that one. I never worked in workers' comp, but I have current colleagues that are experts in workers' comp, and they said California workers' comp specifically is like terrible realm to work in. I had a friend, or I have a colleague now who used to be a quote-unquote subject matter expert in California workers' comp. So, oh boy, I can imagine. All right, wow, that exact thing happened last stream, but this is better than last time. I don't know if I'll, well, it doesn't really matter. The fuel contingency that I spec'd out can make it anywhere. And basically what I mean by fuel contingency is I loaded up the Caterpillar tractor full of fuel, and and it would come to get me, realistically. All right, now we turn around. I can turn around here, and then I actually probably should bring the Caterpillar up to refuel this truck. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it around here. Ugh. Avoid using the trailer in the future. The two axle 5-slot? Okay. Cause this trailer is not stable. I guess is the problem that I'm running into with it. This trailer is simply not stable. I'm just gonna yank it around. Yep. I'm just gonna brute force this. Yep. Uh-huh. See, I like this trailer because it's light and you can do shit like this with it. But it also has severe drawbacks. Yeah, and this truck needs fuel. This trailer should right itself right here. And then I just need to... I'm going to go forward on this run to about here. And then I'll bring the Caterpillar up to refuel. Hey, Marsh Champ. No, I do not know how to drive a truck. That's factually accurate. Okay, so now... we'll go here. We'll turn this off, right? Yeah, turn this off. And then I want to jump in the Caterpillar. And I put the maintenance frame on this, so it does have fuel. And this thing can go anywhere. I also put this here in case I had to pull a truck out of anywhere, because what made the last stream unsalvageable was the fact that I didn't have anything in the area strong enough to pull the A and K back over. What I should have done in retrospect, and I didn't realize this, or I didn't think of this until like this morning when I was planning this, I should have just sent the Caterpillar down this run. I should have sent this tractor down this run and had it do the retrievals. Because I think it could take a 4-slot high saddle, and a 4-slot high saddle would have been absolutely fine with this truck specifically. Even a 4-slot hitch would have been fine with this truck, and then any other truck could do the runs back with it. So bad planning on my part, I guess. But it's how we learn. It's how we learn. Yeah, I should have done the cat with a high saddle, a 4-slot high saddle, at least for the retrieval, and then I could have loaded up something like the dairy or the A&K, or even the Royal BM with a high saddle would do fine with one oversized container to the warehouse. It's mostly highway, so it doesn't really matter. See, like, I can just pop low diff lock on and it's fine. But I didn't think of that until like this morning after I put all these trucks in place, and it took a while to get. I do a lot of my staging between streams, and it can take a while to get trucks in place. It took forever to get this Caterpillar over here from the Smithville Dam garage. Slow and reliable is kind of the name of the game, though. I've learned that the hard way in many respects. Things like this Caterpillar tractor and the P16, incredibly slow as hell. But the P16 is one of the most reliable haulers you'll ever use. Now, how close do I need to get to refuel? I gotta get closer. All right. Coming up alongside you. It's gonna be tight. Okay, source is maintenance frame. Yeah, that only had 14. And then I'll have the Caterpillar refuel itself. All right, we're going to take a little sleep until the morning, and then we'll try this again. All right, here we go. You're right, Brad. A shorter but heavier trailer would have been better for this run. Because a heavier trailer can stabilize trucks in a lot of ways. I think the issue that I'm having is that this trailer is very, very light and this truck is very, very heavy. So so when the trailer gets caught, the truck kind of gets jerked around by it. But we're committed to this now. Put it in high gear. Two axle is too much. Yeah, it does seem like it would need a third axle. But I'm committed to this now. It can work. I just need to drive better. Every screw up I've had with this trailer has been 100% my error. This absolutely can be done with this trailer. There's no way it wouldn't be. Yeah, we're pulling. There we go. We got the power. We got the power. Oh, extra axles equal more friction. That's good to know. And sometimes resistance is good. Sometimes you want a little bit of resistance on your trailer. Like, actually, ground resistance would make these would make some of these turns a little bit less precarious. I just like this trailer because I can drag it around, which is probably like not good, but here let's turn around first actually, and then I'll load up. I'll load up in the other direction. Let's turn around first. Okay, yeah, see, I'm learning. I'm learning. You're like, yep, you're right. You got it. Because I want the trailer to right itself, and then I'll try to reverse in. See, I'm driving this like a jackass. Is my problem. See, because now I'm about to get myself stuck in here. Yep. Can I winch the trailer to anything in the back? This is going to be a disaster. Well, we're doing it this way. This is not ill-advised at all. Yep. This is not happening. Okay. What I'm going to do... I answered my own question earlier. What I'm going to do... I want to return this trailer. So, first order of business, I'm just going to return this trailer because it's useless. What I should do is... I need to do this differently. So I'm going to go back to the trailer store, return this, recover this truck, fit it. Well, I don't even need to use this truck necessarily then under this plan. But I do need to go back to the trailer store. And nearest trailer store is just near the gateway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Caterpillar to do the retrieval. And what I want to do, I need to recover the Caterpillar too. It's going to be a lot of driving. What I want to do is I want to bring a 4-slot high saddle. And then I want to load probably the dairy Longhorn with a high saddle and have the dairy do a run back. Basically, I want to bring 2 high saddle trailers and have the cat hook them up, retrieve them. The dairy was going to drive one back because the dairy is a good polar. I could use the dairy. I could even use the P16. The P16 could, well, no, the P16 is a little fat to make it back here, but the P16 could probably fuck with this mud. But I think it's very clear. I think it's very clear that that this is not making it. The Caterpillar is, so I just need I need two 4-slot high saddle trailers is what I need. There's only a 5-slot. Okay. So I need to use the most slender 5-slot I can find. 2 of the most slender 5-slot trailers I can find. We will work on getting those after I return the 2 I have out to the trailer store. Because I'm out of money. I'm out of money since buying this truck, and I have no regrets buying this truck. This A&K is a great truck. At the moment, I'm just using it improperly. But this A&K is a great off-roader. I love it. I'm just not using it. Like this trailer is improper, incorrect for this truck. So, hey buddy, hey buddy. But I got some stuff I gotta return to the trailer store now. But I think the Caterpillar, given the tight space, is the best for the retrieval. And then I can have another hauler truck take it away. And then obviously the Caterpillar on the second run can take its own trailer back. And there's a trailer store right next to the hey Rince. Oh, I would be honored if somebody made a "This Is How You Don't Play" for me. I'd be completely honored. I saw somebody, and you probably know, I saw somebody that, I don't know if I don't think it was "This Is How You Don't Play" necessarily. I don't think it was that level. But there was, I definitely seen a Indrid Cold failure clip compilation. I've definitely seen that. Like, that exists. I think I saw some Indrid Cold fail clips going around, which I think she thought was funny. Because I remember a couple of people asked her, like, hey, have you seen the fail compilations of yourself? And I think she just thought it was funny, which you have to take that stuff in stride. I'd be honored if somebody bothered to make a fail compilation of stuff I'm doing. I think that'd be really fun. I only flip on camera. Nonsense. I only flip on camera. Hey, Lefty. But yeah, I think you're right, Brad. I'm not using the right equipment, so I've got to take my ball and go home and get another ball, basically. But I love this truck. This truck is a good truck. Spent like $70K on it. No regrets. And I made it the most annoying caution orange color I could find. Because it's a truck for dangerous jobs, you know? I gotta take this to the trailer store, and then I have to hit, and then I have another 5-slot sideboard that is next to a Royal BM that I need to also take back, because I'm out of money. Yeah. You never, whenever someone makes fun of you, you never want to, I mean, you should acknowledge it, but you never want to give it too much air, you know? Like, yeah, you want to laugh with the thing and not swim against it. Because swimming against it is the worst thing you can do. Like, no, I'm not bad at games. I am bad at games. That's one of the reasons why I stream. The streaming experience is messing up and having people laugh at you. That's some of the best streaming experience. All right, I'm going to take the easy way out, recover back. Okay, so that. And then I want to go back to Drummond, Mr. Drummond. And then I actually, well, no, I'll recover the Caterpillar last. What I want to do is I want to hook this up. Because I had 2 of these trailers out, which is why I'm out of money. But I want to hook this guy up. Take it back. Then I want to get myself 2 4-slot high saddle trailers, or whatever decent high saddle trailers. Am I going the right way? I have a terrible sense of direction. Yes, I am. If I follow the track. The brown 2-axle trailer. Thank you, Brad. Oh wait, where's that cargo going? The special cargo? Isn't that a task? Where's it going? No, lost delivery. It's going to the logging station. Because I'm like perfectly equipped to get this, but I'll get it later. I'll get it later. I will get that later. All right, turn this in, recover it, recover the caterpillar, sell the maintenance frame, equip the high saddle, get a high saddle trailer, bring it here, bring the dairy longhorn equipped with a high saddle with another trailer. Yeah. That's what it's gonna be. 5 slot. Okay. I will look for the 5 slot. But I have to equip different saddles. I did not plan this correctly. I like this trailer a lot because it's good for less dangerous areas, I guess. Like I use this trailer specifically a bunch in Alaska, but this trail is especially treacherous. And I need to send my most stable vehicle to do the retrieval. And statistically, the most stable vehicle is the tractor that I own. So I'll use the tractor. Okay. Recover this. Go back in here. Recover that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The rails. I didn't think of the rails, but I think you're right. I think those rails probably get caught on things. So heavy trailer hitch we want to keep. Maintenance frame. Maintenance frame I'm selling. That's 7,500 I can redeem back. I'm gonna need it for trailers. Saddle high. All right. So let's go to the trailer store. See what we got. I mean, honestly, the cat could pull this trailer through there for sure. But if we can have a saddle trailer, wide, 3-axle. Oh yeah, the 3-axle it's slightly more slender, and the wheels are better. I'll use this one. I'll use this one. Yep, I'll use this one, and I'll have the dairy bring the exact same one. Oh, the brown one. Okay. I'm going with you, Brad. You're smart. I'm going with you. So the wide flatbed semi, this one. Okay. I was going with the blue one because it was a little bit more slender, and we're in for some tight turns. Although we do have actuated steering, so I guess that doesn't matter. Now we've got a pretty long drive ahead of us to Drummond. Oh, and actually, well, the Fleet Star is like halfway there. I might have to bring the Fleet Star up. We might need fuel. Oh, the width gives it stability. Okay. Okay. Good call. Good call. And actually, this tractor is engineered to turn around the way I prefer to turn around, which I could just yank it to one side and just... So even with a trailer, my turning circle is going to be very, very small. It's nice. Well, it is nice to see a flatbed before I flip it over. Yeah, Rince, you were there. Were you there in that Alaska thing I was doing where I really fucked up this exact trailer in Alaska? I'm pretty sure you saw that one. That one was a comedy of errors. It absolutely was. It absolutely was. The next truck I want to get, I've been looking around in the truck store. The next truck I want to get, it's like 100K or something, is the Pacific P12. The P12 seems to have very similar capability with the P16, but it has way more options. So my next purchase I'm going to sell trucks and save up for is going to be the P12. The P12 has a crane. It has a crane add-on. Ugh. I've wanted a heavy truck with a crane, but they're quite rare. The Azov is your recommendation, Brad. Okay. Okay. I like Pacific trucks though. Pacific trucks are cool as hell. I love the P16. I'd be using the P16 on this run if it weren't so fat. I don't think the P16 could hang on those trails at all. I'm worried about bringing this trailer through, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I'm trusting you, Brad. If you use every add-on, it's very stable. Great on fuel. Okay. Good to know. I do not regret my purchase of the A&K. The A&K, great off-roader, which is exactly what I was looking for. But it is terrible with fuel economy. Like if you're using the A&K and you do not have a fuel truck nearby, you've goofed. You're playing it wrong. I do have the Fleet Star by the farm, if I need fuel. It wouldn't be that hard to bring it in. It's faster than this, so. Yep, good for runs. Good for runs within region. Exactly. It's good for off-roading, like, because it's a phenomenal off-road truck. A lot of power. It's heavy, but it has a lot of power on a slender frame, which is what I like about it. Because my other best off-roading option is the P16. P16, lots of power, lots of torque, but it is not a slender frame by any means. And it's rear-wheel drive. The Dairy Longhorn is a decent off-road truck, but it has bad ground clearance. So, I mean, each truck sort of has its use cases. Azov is an 8x8. Okay. So seems pretty strong. I think I'll probably use the Longhorn to pull the second trailer. On this run. That's probably the truck I'll kit out. Okay, got it. Diff lock saved my ass. Articulated suspension. Interesting. I like the articulated suspension. I feel like a snake. Because caterpillars don't slither. They walk, right? Put it in H. Yep. H is giving me a little more uphill. This trailer's heavy. I think I probably will need the dairy to pull a trailer like this. Oh no. Am I in the rail? Okay. No, we're fine. We're fine. And then I will bring the Dairy Longhorn up with a second matching trailer. 2 axles, not 3, per your recommendation, Brad. And then we're going to do this thing. I like the interior view of this. I know that like I know that the Caterpillar company designs their like interiors and their UI to be like very very intuitive. Everything they sell is automatic, but this feels like a toy compared to some of the other trucks. This feels like a toy. This feels like I could get in there and drive it. I know that that's not true, by the way. I am not skilled enough. I listen, I can barely drive my own, like, civilian passenger car. So I know that I couldn't actually get in here and drive this, but it feels like a go-kart on the inside. Oh, you know what? I didn't need to buy trailers at the garage. I could have bought them at 2 of the trailer stores that I passed. Whoops. That's gonna happen. Another daily Snowrunner lesson, yeah. Because I could have been going slightly faster. Ever so slightly faster if I weren't pulling this trailer. Although, in this tractor, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference, but, like, I'm less likely to make mistakes when I'm not pulling a trailer. You guys know. You've seen me play. Oh. And I'm caught. Trailer's caught. Right as I say. You loose? You loose? I got back up. All right, let's do this sucker again. I gotta take it a little wide. Oh no. Oh no. Can't take it that wide, apparently. Oh no. Oh no. I think we're aligned. We're good. Yep. That was close. You guys know about me and mistakes. Yes. Yes. I make lots of mistakes. I actually am a very transparent streamer. And even though I spent a lot of time with this game, I still consider myself a novice. I feel like you're probably a novice until you played like everything in this game to completion, and even after that, you probably still have a lot to learn. This game is so dense. There's a lot that can go right, there's a lot that can go wrong. Michigan is the tutorial, like but all of Michigan is the tutorial. That's one thing I like didn't understand. I thought Black River was the tutorial, and I was like, oh, I'm done with Black River, like that's the tutorial. No, the entire region of Michigan is the tutorial. It prepares you for the basics. It doesn't prepare you for everything, but it gives you the necessary trucks you need to move on. But the entire Michigan map is the tutorial. And I spent over 40 hours just on Michigan before I ever touched Alaska. So this game has a 40-hour tutorial. You know? And I know, I've seen other streamers, I've seen videos, there's ways to optimize Michigan. You've got people that speed run Michigan and 100% it in just a few hours, because there are optimal ways to tackle tasking and contracts and really maximize the trailers you've got on the map and everything. But I'm not that guy, I can tell you. I'm not that guy. Okay, so we brought this up. I'm going to get this into position, but I'm not going to make the run. Actually, no, I should. I should make the run before I bring the Longhorn down. I might as well. We're here. We're here. Because if I have to make that drive twice, which I am going to make that drive another time, I might as well get something done. I don't know Drummond as well as I know Smithville Dam, so I actually am going to mark my route. Black River and Smithville Dam are like etched into my memory at this point. Like they're pretty much burned in. I've spent so much time on those two. Hey, there's a trailer I can collect. I should collect the service trailer. It's just sitting there. I forgot why I put it there. I don't know if this brown flatbed is going to make this run. I mean, it should. Just. The cat won't have issues with mud or puddles, but I'm worried about the tight squeezes. Detach the trailer and winch it to turn around. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that. That's one of the reasons I picked the low saddle trailer that I did, the sideboard, because it's easy to turn around and you don't have like any turning space in that area whatsoever. So your advice is to winch it around. Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. I remember in my first Snowrunner video, you can look at it, it's on the channel. I couldn't turn around like a 2-slot sideboard, a 2-slot like hitch sideboard. I didn't want to turn around, so I winched that shit around. So I'm no stranger to winching around my trailers. I'll happily do that. This thing is powering through. Amazing. We needed just a little bit more torque. All right, here we go. It begins. There's a scene in Final Fantasy X that I always remember where the child that is this specific Aeon. Is it? I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Bahamut? The child that is the faith for Bahamut in that game. He says very specifically to Tidus, like as the Blitzball game is like gonna start, he goes, "It begins," and I always remember that. And whenever I say "it begins," that's what I'm always thinking of. It begins. Legendary game, Final Fantasy X. Still one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games of all time. Loved it. Loved it as a child. 11-year-old me? Pff, mind blown. Hundreds of hours growing up. Yeah. I remember I was so blown away by like the cutscenes in that game. I was like, the PS2 could do this? This looks amazing. But Squeenix always had really good cutscenes. And I liked a lot of the characters. A lot of people don't like Tidus, but actually he's a pretty well fleshed out character. Like he grows. I played it recently. I played it again fairly recently. It holds up on PC if you're willing to do a couple of mods for it. I'm pulling this shit over land. Over this way. Because I'm driving a Caterpillar. Oh, you played it on Game Pass and then it was dropped? It's, there's definitely, there's a lot of difficulty spikes in that game that bounce a lot of people off. Seymour is basically a skill check that you have to encounter about 5 times. Like, you just never stop fighting Seymour, and he's just a constant skill check throughout the entire game. Okay, I'm worried about this. This is what I was worried about. I don't know if this trailer can make it. Oh, yes it can. Wow. Wow. Okay. I was worried about this bend specifically. Yeah, I'm gonna need to bring my fuel truck up. The cat's gonna run out of fuel before it's time to go back. But I'm just gonna do this on low. Low diff lock is the way to go. Yes, some games you just bounce off. I bounced off this game hard the first time I played it. I played this game for like an hour on Game Pass. Again, it was a game I downloaded during Corona lockdowns. I got this. I had a lot of extra time, and I was like, oh, I'll play this. I'll play it on Game Pass. Like, awesome, great. I played for like an hour, and I was like, I don't get how this game could be fun. You're hitching up a trailer, you're bringing stuff place to place. Then I bought it on aggressive sale a few months ago, and I haven't stopped ever since. I'm obsessed with this game, and I figure I might as well stream it. So, like, I love this game. I love this game so much. Can't stop. I have bounced off of a lot of good games. I bounced off of this. I bounced off of Slay the Spire. When it first came out, I didn't like Slay the Spire. But now I really like Slay the Spire. Yeah, this tractor was made for this. My goodness. It's so good. It ain't fast. It ain't fast, but it'll drag anything through anything. Amazing. Amazing. It has so much raw power. It's just dragging this trailer over land. So Brad, you think I'll have to winch this around? Probably. I don't know. I don't know. I think this will work. Here, I need it to be morning. There we go. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm going to. I see what you're saying, Brad. I could also turn it around in the mud down there. The cat would theoretically be possible of turning this around in the mud. Do I want to risk it? Yeah, I'll turn around in the mud down there. Fuck it. I think I can. The cat can handle mud. Now I got all the space I want. It's fine. See, because now I have space to yank it around. Yep. No. I am gonna detach this trailer. We gotta go past it. Oh shit! Now I'm stuck on it. This is not good. Okay, I'm attached again. This is not good. Have to be careful where you detach. Yeah. I learned that the hard way. Okay, good, good. I have clearance. Issue though. I am going to run out of fuel. I could pull it out backwards. Let's try that. I got diff lock. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of fuel. I've got to bring a fuel truck. Or at least a truck capable of... Alright, hold on. Let's do this. Let's bring the dairy around and the Fleet Star up. We're not going to Alaska. What am I doing? So let's move here. Dairy. I need the dairy with a high saddle. And then I'm going to... I'm going to tow the Fleet Star along the route too, because we're going to need the Fleet Star as well to salvage this. I may also need to bring the dairy down there. We'll see. But I learned my lesson. I can stop at one of the two other trailer stores. And then I'm actually going to tow the Fleet Star. Because I need that too. I'm going to tow the Fleet Star up to the trailer store. Because we're going to need its fuel. This truck is more than capable of towing. Oh, how's the Fleet Star out of fuel though? Hold up. Oh, I wonder if when I did refueling, I refueled out of the Fleet Star's tank. So source is the fuel tank. That's probably exactly what I did. Yep, I'm gonna tow like this, because I know I could tow up the mountain like this. Like, this is totally doable. I'll get the Fleet Star as far as the trailer store, and then I'll have to buy another trailer there. And then I'll have to bring the Fleet Star up separately. Oh yeah, I'm limited by the Fleet Star's speed, and the Fleet Star can't go very fast. That's right. So we're gonna do this drive. We're gonna do this drive. And then I'll probably bring the dairy down there. And that's what's gonna refuel the... I'll bring the Caterpillar as far up the trail as it can go. But it needs fuel before I can continue. So... Hey, that's my horn command sound. Why did it shift back into first? That's so weird. Oh well. Oh hey, not sure. You have to use exclamation point, I think, to make the honk command work. I had them set up for exclamation points. It should be on. I remembered to turn on Streamer Bot before the stream. It's definitely on. Put it before the honk. Put the exclamation point before the honk. That should work. There you go. Awesome. Big ups, dude. Thanks for honking. What? What damage did the Fleet Star suffer? The hell is that? Oh, it's okay. It'll be fine. Just got a little banged up. Monday has treated me well so far. I can't complain. My cat's getting less sick by the day. She's doing great. We thought Saturday was her last day, but she's been doing awesome ever since. And work was decent, and I had a little bit of time before dinner. My girlfriend's coming home a little bit late today because she works late in general, but then she's got to go to another town to feed one of our friend's cats before she comes home. So she's gonna be a bit. So I figured today would be a good way to stream. I fed that lady's cat with her yesterday. We went together. That lady's got an awesome cat. Awesome apartment too. But Monday's been great. Zero complaints. Oh, do you know what, Brad? I completely misunderstood what you meant by winch it around. I'm an idiot. What you meant was detach the trailer, winch the trailer from the same angle, and then use the winch to just turn the trailer hitch around. I didn't understand. I didn't get that. I'm such a dummy. But now I just, as I'm driving up this road, I just thought about it. I was like, huh, that's probably what he meant, right? I could have saved this massive headache had I just done that. Because then you don't have to worry about turning on the pivot point. Like, the winch has give to it. The winch will just pull it around. I'm a dummy. I didn't get it. And now I gotta refuel all my trucks. But we'll get there. It does sound like a good Monday. I had to, I talked to a lot of people on the phone. Not a lot of people, but I talked to some people on the phone, during my work day. I'm on a lot of various calls and things. And, I had to call a lady about something. And, I asked her how she was doing. She said, not bad for a Monday, which is a very good response. Not bad for a Monday. Although I never mind Mondays that much. I was actually happy. After the weekend I've had, I was happy to get back to work today. This weekend was weird. It was a weird weekend. I'll probably take... I told my boss this morning, I'll probably take a day off this week. If I get enough work done, I'll probably take a day off this week because I need a mental reset. Everything with our cat this weekend just destroyed me mentally and emotionally. I'm still processing it. We're still exhausted. So I'll probably just take a day off this week. Just take a lot of long walks. Because I told my supervisor, I was like, I want to take a day off to just take a lot of long walks and just like sit with what happened this weekend. Because it was weird. I don't know how much longer our cat has, but we didn't think she had any time. So we bring her into the vet Saturday morning and the vet says, no, this is treatable. Go home. And we're like, what are you talking about? She was very sick Friday night. And he's like, no, it's treatable. We'll give you some medicine. It's treatable. Like, what? It's like, yep, it's treatable. Go home. So, very, very cool. Whoa, guys, it's thundering in the game, and it's also thundering at my house. I can't tell which one's which. The fog in this game is phenomenal. The fog and the reflections. Just a wonderful looking game in general. Okay, nice and easy in through here, and then I think I'll have to leave leave this truck in front of the trailer store because I need a trailer ultimately. In the end, I'm gonna end up switching trailers, so I'll leave this truck by the trailer store and I'll bring it up separately. Towing it actually did save time. So I'll leave it here. Okay, so that's... And now I'm gonna get the brown trailer. I'm gonna back in and do that. Oh yeah, I forgot how unpleasant this trailer is to back up. It has no turning circle. Or I should say, no, I have that concept backwards. It has a wide turning circle, especially in reverse. Who's this one? Yep. Yep. This thing does not turn. I like the little dash fan. That's fun. Okay. Now where am I going to put this trailer? I need to put this trailer somewhere that's not in the way. I'll put it like here-ish. Yeah. Yeah, I'll put it there. I'll put it there, and then I can bring it up, I guess. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to go. I'm going. It's this trail, isn't it? I know it passes a watchtower. Where's the caterpillar at? No, I was completely wrong. It's back here, yeah. So I'll put it like here-ish. Yeah. And then I'll have to bring the Fleet Star up. I'll just go on the grass. Whatever. Trailer ain't making that turn anyway. I've got to learn when to cut corners and when to take them wide. I'm still kind of learning. Oh, do you know what? I could put it here, right here. So I put it here. It's going to be hitchable, but it's no. That's super in the way. What am I talking about? That's super in the way. Here's what I'll do. I know, to practice. Here's what I'm going to do. Detach. And then I think I want a winch with just a tiny bit of slack. This is gonna go great. Watch this, guys. Yep. Awesome. Perfect. Great. I want to turn it around and get it on its wheels. Oh, now I'm driving on the trailer. Awesome. there a different winch point I can use? No. I want to turn it around and then flip it back onto its wheels. That's my goal. It'll be fine. Okay, it's turned around. Now I just need to get it back onto its wheels. And I think I know a way of doing that. Very professional. I think if I winch and pull from right about here. I might need to bring a crane truck up. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good, guys. I didn't think this through. Can I winch the wheels? I can. Here, I have an idea. Try to pop it up the slanted power pole. Yeah. That's actually what I'm going for now. Like this. Come on. Come on. I might need to get a crane. The answer is I can't redeem myself per the stream title. Apparently I can't. Apparently I can only make a bigger mess. Yeah, problem is it's flat. It's completely flat. I need to bring a crane in. Shit. This is using so many trucks. Well, we have the dairy here. So let's solve one problem at a time. I'm going to put the dairy here. I can bring the Western Star up with a crane. And then I also need to bring the Fleet Star fuel truck in. So I'll leave the dairy here for now. I'll stop the engine. I just made a bigger mess. So Fleet Star's got to come in. I want to focus on getting the Caterpillar off the trail. Position the truck between the yellow container and the power pole. Grab the far side, you might be able to flip it over. Maybe I should be as far away as the winch can tolerate, because don't you get more leverage on the winch the further away you are? Is that a true statement? I feel like I need more leverage. I could also just use the Fleet Star like as a backstop for that trailer as I try to flip it back over. Like that's possible. Is this the trailer? Yeah, flatbed. Oh, you can't even really see it on the map because it's flipped. That's funny. There's no like map texture for the underside of a trailer because why would there be? That's funny. I'll bring the Fleet Star up here. The pole and the container would keep the trailer from spinning around. Okay. Good old Fleet Star. I love the Fleet Star. What a truck. What happens if I nudge you like this? I wonder if I could pull it over that rock and then flip it. I'm gonna try. I wonder if I could winch it over this rock. This is the wrong truck to be doing this, by the way. This is gonna be fun. Ready? Let's go. Put the front against the yellow container. Okay. Well, let's refuel the Longhorn. Because the Longhorn's going to need fuel before long. Source, fuel tank. Yeah, I had less than half. You stay here. Oh, the yellow container. Gotcha. Right there. I see what you mean. Let's see if I can do that. I need it to be a different time. Alright, we're pulling like this. Let's see how we do. That ain't working at all. I gotta get this thing aligned so that it doesn't get caught. Front end against the yellow container. Okay. Pull from the opposite side, you'd be pulling the trailer. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Put the trailer in between the container and the pole, and then pull it, and then it'll flip itself onto its wheels. Got it. You're smart. You're smart. I'm not. And then I need to pull the front end in between. I know exactly what you mean now. I know exactly what you mean. You can use it like a little box. So I either need to push or pull the front end. Like right there. Also, this might work. If I can get the truck up into those bushes right there and pull from the opposites, like winch from the opposite winch point and pull it off the ground through the box, you'll see. You'll see. Oh, got my wheels caught. Got my wheels caught. So like this. Oh, it was going over for a second. Maybe I need another winch point because it was going over for a second. Yeah, you're right. I gotta pull the end through. I gotta pull the end through. I should just bring a crane up here. That's actually what I should do. Just bring a crane up here. Or unless maybe I can do this. Maybe I can push it back, wedge it here. There we go. This is exactly what I want to have happen. Okay. Now I have to choose my next actions carefully. No. No. Oh shit. I can use this. I can use this. I almost had it. Oh, I know. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold the phone. Oh, so close. So close. Okay. I can bring the Fleet Star around and have the Fleet Star pull it from the other end. This truck will stop it, pull the back wheels from the other end with the Fleet Star. I got it. I got it. I got it. Hold on. I got it. I got it. You'll see. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Yes! Yes! It's at least on its wheels. It's at least on its wheels. I can work with this. Oh. Yeah. Wow. What a mess. What a total mess. But it's turned around. Pretty much. Almost. Let's just... Sure, there's too far away. Poppycock. What do you mean trip? Oh, that's the attach point right there. All this trouble just to do this. Yeah, flip trailers, exactly. I learned a lot today. It's a learning experience. All right. Now that all our trucks are here, let's stop this engine. And now using what I've learned, let's try and get this trailer around. It's gonna be a disaster. Okay, this trailer is wedged in there. Pretty bad. Let's push it back. Alright, it needs to be a little bit further up. Okay. Now let's see if we can winch it around. Hmm. Well, we're starting to pull it. Good, 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 good. I wanted to get it back up onto this ground. Winch it from the very front of the trailer to spin it. Okay. We shall back up and try. So you said the very front winch point. I see what you mean. We're wedged. We're wedged. Awesome. Awesome. But this is not totally lost. Because if I can turn the trailer around and then re-hitch it... No! No! No. Okay. Oh my god. I think this trailer's stuck. I don't know if this is salvageable at all. Unless I can like physics it through. Or if one of my trucks is strong enough to come in here with a crane. Okay, that's a tree. And we're about to run out of fuel. I'm gonna run out of fuel in like a minute. No. This is terrible. Well, I'm gonna get this as far up the trail as I can before running out of fuel, because the Fleet Star has to be the one to save it, because the Fleet Star has the fuel. Nope, we're out of fuel. So I recover this. Okay. Push this truck. Okay. Recover this. I'm going to have to push this trailer further down with the dairy. Only way to do it is to push it. I don't even know if the dairy can make it through, but we're going to try a few things. I went from a disaster stream onto another disaster stream, but that's what tends to happen. That's right. You're absolutely right. I am like a cat getting stuck in a tree. All right, so now the objective is pull this trailer out. There's got to be a different way to get this cargo. Like has to be. So we're gonna go here, 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 here. I don't think this was the right trailer for this. I think I should have brought it. I think I should have brought a 4-slot hitch, and just pulled it. Just brute forced it. Because now I got to get this trailer out of the way. I've created missions for myself. Got a God pack today. I'll have to catch up on it. I haven't watched a lot of them. I downloaded the VOD where he had a crash out about his trolls being dumb. And I do plan at some point this week to make a video on that because someone sent me the clip. Even though I wasn't really watching, I do have some thoughts. I definitely have some thoughts. But I think, unfortunately, as soon as I get this trailer out, I'm going to have to end the stream and reevaluate how I'm going to take this contract. Just the way it is. Because this trailer is not... It may work for some people, but it's not working for me. I'm obviously not skilled enough to use that trailer. And there are other 4-slot solutions. I think I'm better off just taking a few cheap 4-slot hitch trailers with the Caterpillar and just dealing with it that way. I don't know. I may try in a couple of days. But I am getting to the point where I kind of have to end the stream soon. I got like nothing done, but that's the way it is sometimes. And the dairy actually does fit down here well enough. So if I can hitch this trailer back onto the dairy, maybe I'll do one this way. And the dairy is relatively stable actually. It's low to the ground. It's got a wide wheelbase. So it is relatively stable. I'm not really in danger of flipping. And it is good off-road. And if I get caught in the mud, it has a dead axle. It has a dead axle that can kind of grind out. See this fucking tree. This fucking tree, man. Terrible. Terrible tree. And the dairy's so long. It has such a long body that this puddle isn't really a problem. It's decent on fuel. Thank you, Rinse Jester. Better. It's better than the A&K or the Caterpillar on fuel. Okay. Here we are. Oh, okay. I pushed it back up onto its wheels. This is doable. If I can pull the trailer back while leaving the Longhorn enough space to get around it, I can hitch to this trailer, grab the cargo, and go. And that's one. All right, so I want to go this way. All right, I need to turn around. And I don't really have a lot of space to do it, but I can do it here. I can turn around in a few different turns if I do it here. Yep. This trailer is too big for back here. In my experience, I disagree with you, Brad. This trailer's too big for back here. What I might do is I might come back here with a dolly hitch, with a 4-slot dolly hitch, and do it that way. No. No, my God, stop. Stop moving the fucking trailer. All right. No. No, all that fucking work I did. I'm erasing it. Oh my gosh. All right. Is this the front axle or is it that tree? Was that tree? How come I can't winch the front axle? Hello? I'll have to turn it around like this. All right, can I hitch it like this? Can I hitch it here? It's gonna be an odd hitch. Oh my God. Turn. God damn you. All right. I just don't have the circle. I just don't have the circle. This is gonna go badly. Okay, I'm in. Now can I get this out of here? Damn it. I bet I can. All right, we're going. We're gonna do one of yes. We're gonna do one of these. Yes. I need to pull the ass end of the trailer over here. Back up, back up, back up, back up. I fundamentally disagree with the idea that this trailer can come out this way. Disagree. Look at this. I now don't even understand how it got through. Maybe unloaded, its weight characteristics are different, but I don't see it. I don't see it. The gooseneck is... It's not going to make it. It's never going to make it. No. Nope. It's never going to make it. All right. So we're going to remove the cargo. And then maybe I can pull out without cargo. Yeah, I can. The gooseneck is just too wide. It doesn't work. The gooseneck is just too wide. I don't understand. I can probably pull it out. Like this? Yeah. Kinda. Yeah. No, there's no way. There's no way this was intended. There's no way. Yeah, I had the cat bring it. Yeah, that's true. That's true, I did. Yeah, that's true. The cat has a better profile for stuff like this. Shit. Well. Oh, man. Nope. Now it's wedged. Now it's totally wedged. It's wedged against that tree. Yeah. It's in that spruce. I'm never getting this out of here without the cat or a crane. I think that's going to be the stream. I'm going to have to fix this in between stream, and I will probably... I'll come back here probably with a 5-slot or a 4-slot hitch and just brute force it with the cat. That seems like the best way to do it. Sorry, everybody. I just couldn't do it this stream, but I'll see you next time. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Bye. Have a